Welcome the our channel. Today we how to authenticate with Supabase Auth in Expo apps step by step clearly. Start by creating an account on Supabase if you haven't already. Once logged in, create a new project in Supabase. Navigate to the Authentication section in the left sidebar. Under Settings, make note of your API URL and public anon key. In your Expo project, install the Supabase client library using npm or yarn. Run the command to install the Supabase package. After installation, import the create client function from the Supabase library. Initialize your Supabase client with the API URL and the public anon key. Open your app's entry point, typically app.js or index.js. Set up state variables for handling user authentication and error messages. Create a function to handle user sign-up. Inside the sign-up function, call the Supabase sign-up method with email and password fields. Check for errors returned by the authentication method. If successful, update your state variables to reflect the logged-in status. Next, create a function to handle user login. Utilize the Supabase sign-in method with email and password. Again, check for any errors and update state variables accordingly. To allow users to log out, create a logout function that calls the sign-out method from Supabase. Add appropriate UI elements for sign-up, login, and logout actions. Style your UI components to enhance user experience. Ensure that your app handles authentication state changes appropriately. Implement navigation to different screens based on user. Test the sign-up and login functions to verify proper functionality. By following these steps, you will have a functional authentication system using Supabase Auth in your Expo app. If the page does not load, refresh the browser or try again in a private or incognito window. Make sure you are using the correct email address, then retype it carefully to avoid small typos. If your password is not accepted, use the reset option and create a new strong password you can remember. Check your spam folder for verification or security emails, then complete any requested confirmation steps. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more step-by-step tech guides.